Hey guys, what's up? It's NerdFan16 on YouTube, Retro Kid, on livestream chat rooms, RVT and Radio Dare, etc., etc. And I've been pretty much been wanting to do this for a while, and I think the timing's right with the new news that came out last week. So here it is, once and for all, my thoughts on Batman and Superman, aka Justice League tryouts. Let's get on with it. I like how this is somehow becoming the sequel to Man of Steel, and yet not at all. I mean, we all know where this is going. My thoughts on Ben Affleck, my thoughts on Henry Cavill coming back, and everybody they're casting and rumored and all that fun stuff. So, let's just barrage into what little news I can find, if my freaking computer will let me. Thank you. Where to start? Let's just go with the obvious. Let's just say, I don't know, Ben Affleck. I honestly think the guy can work as a follow-up to Chris Nolan's Batman, but I also see that he's a better director than an actor, given he had a good year with Argo back in 2012, I want to say. Other than that, I really think he'll be okay with the cowl. I think he'll be okay whatever version of the suit he did. I don't really have any of the news sources or anything like that. I'm just doing what you can probably look for yourself. Kevin Smith, friend of Affleck, thinks he is legit. He can pull it off. For those who don't know, Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck have been friends ever since like the early days of Smith's directing, from I think Chasing Amy onward. Definitely Mallrats, and definitely a cameo bit in Clerks 2. He was never in the first one. Yeah, I know I'm going on and on about what is literally now a dead horse at this point, and let's just get to the next obvious things. If, again, Google freaking let me, come on, you can do it, you stupid thing, thank you. What's next? How about her? Come on. Alright. Gal Gadot from the just finished Fast and Furious 6 is obviously going to be was also announced way months ago that she was going to be the new. Oh, sorry, it's my desktop. It tends to freeze up. So while I'm at it, I'll just talk over the insanity. Gal Gadot being announced being the new Wonder Woman. As of this recording, I have no idea what her role is so far, other than just be there for the movie. Thus it being called, in my mind, Justice League tryouts. There it is. That is not her. Okay, I have to now look her up her name, and this is what happens when you look at a lot of photoshops of what could potentially be the movie. I'm just blanking here. This guy is from a HBO series Girls, and it was rumored for a while that he may still be Nightwing or Robin, or some form of that lineage of Robins. I don't know who exactly. If it's gonna be Dick, I'll be thoroughly surprised, to be honest with you. So yeah, I did see his range of acting. It's for an HBO dramedy series. There's really nothing more you can do with it other than just work with whoever wrote it. I don't care. I know it's 3 seasons in. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so this is her, and shit. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. It's also reported, like, last week, it is delayed, like, a year. Like, it's gonna come back, like, in 2016. I guess with the barrage of craziness that's been going on throughout the months, I honestly see why they would do the delay. Now let's get to the main event, the one we all been hearing about since last week as well. And believe you me, I didn't see it coming either. Jesse Eisenberg legitimately going to be Lex Luthor. I don't have any information on any other potential villains that are going to be on Superman's end of things. Or I know Lex is also Superman's villain as well, but I honestly see him being more as like a second boss fight kind of thing with Batman. At this point, I would see it. I mean, I like Jesse Eisenberg. I mean, he did an okay job in Zombieland. And there were a lot of people who pretty much used any comparison charts to him. It would most likely be, you know what? It would normally be, this is him from the comics, by the way, would be like Social Network that came out like back in, I think, 2011, I want to say. I mean, it was a terrible representation, I guess, of Facebook and the biography of the site's history to just make Mark look evil and crap, which he probably is in real life. I'm just gonna assume. Overall, I don't really know how the hell he's gonna work as Luthor. Everyone and their mother thought that Cranston would totally work as Luthor. I could see it too, not because of the baldness, mostly because of his range, mostly because of his acting, and that he has been in the DCU's filmography, mostly because of Batman Year One as Gordon, and that's technically could also work as a consolation prize. And if that is, I would see that as a very great excuse. Just like, okay, yeah, we know you didn't want him. I know you guys didn't get him as Luthor, but you know what we should do? Let's just make him Gordon, just get over with. He did a great job as Gordon in Batman Year One, and I think I don't know if this is well known knowledge, but he was also a voice actor way back in the day for like little known anime, bigger known anime, stuff in between, even Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think that was mentioned once in an interview. I don't know where. It got brought up again, definitely in Colbert last year. I know that for a fact, because I watched that show to death. I guess now for shits and giggles, let's find Jeremy Irons, because he's also going to be in this movie as well. As, well, I know you guys are sitting down and everything, but he's going to be Alfred. Honestly, I've seen this guy play a villain before. This is him currently in The Borgias. It's a not bad little Showtime drama series. It's okay. I think that's the good choice. I think he's going to be okay job. As long as he's not as preachy as Michael Caine's. This is him in one of my favorite movies from the Die Hard series, Vengeance. Yeah, I think he did a good job in that movie. I could do a whole compilation of Die Hard if I had the chance, but that's not what I'm here for. Let's get to the now final thoughts on Batman and Superman. Yeah, it's definitely a mess. It really is. Just did alone, just trying to be like a tryouts for Justice League at this point. It baffles me, seriously. I mean, it couldn't just be a Man of Steel sequel, just to handling another problem, but I do see a lot of the criticisms that Man of Steel also got. He went up against Zod, and there was really nothing to shoot for. Yeah, there is. He has bigger villains than just Zod. He has Darkseid, he has Granny Goodness, he has that entire Negative Zone stuff. He has freaking Bizarro, who never had a live-action appearance. And if he did, let me know in the comments below, because I want to see what the hell that looked like. Anything he did in Smallville could totally work as a villain for a movie. Again, a personal story, I was the few Smallville fans that was there since day one, but after like certain season finales that try to like hype it as an ending to the series, I just couldn't take it anymore. That, and they had stupid writer's excuse for the flying until at the last freaking episode. It was the only reason why I watched the final season, just to see him in the suit finally for half a second. yeah, I mean, at that point, it was pretty much confirmed that Man of Steel was happening, and that Henry Cavill might have been casted at that point. I'm not entirely sure, but again, on Superman's end of things, I think he's not getting that much heat as far as casting goes. Batman's end of things, I would see a lot of the heat. I mean, mostly a lot of Justice League members. Well, part of the Trinity is coming. Nightwing, Luthor. I honestly see him, being out. I honestly see him outsmarting Luthor more than whoever Superman's going up with. Aside from that, DC live action is really trying to make their own Avengers. They had years of wait, they had years of opportunities to do it, but when Marvel obviously capitalized on Avengers, you pretty much bit your own ass. So yeah, with that minor rant over with, this is NerdFan16 on YouTube, Retro Kid on all the major live streams that I go to, mostly Radio Dead Air and mostly RVT. And yeah, I guess you didn't know I was a DC fan now, huh? Well, take care, guys, and later. Oh, one more thing, yeah. This is pretty much what everyone who's photoshopped what the guy looks like, so yeah, you can't unsee that. Just look at it. Look at it! Look at it! Yeah, seriously, DC, good luck. You're definitely gonna need it for the rest of this year.